Hey everybody, I'm going to talk to you today about empaths and what that means to be an empath. Also going to discuss some tips with you on how to navigate this special wiring that many of us are equipped with. Okay, so what is an empath? What is an empath anyway? Well, there are so many of us, and when I was younger, I didn't even know what this was. But understanding it has really helped me to create a much more joyful and balanced life. So, empaths, we are a special group of people. What we do is we have this special sensory heightened perception in which we absorb the energies around us of people, places, things, situations. We just take it in like a dry sponge. We will take it in and make it our own if we're not careful. So we have to stay aware of, is this really my energy? In other words, I'm feeling very off today. I'm feeling these dense energies, but I don't really have a reason to even feel this way. So you go through this process of self-awareness, being aware of the energy, and many times if you'll go through the list and ask yourself some basic questions, you can determine if it's even yours. You'll know if you have a reason to feel a certain way. You know, an example for me is I'm an extremely emotional empath. So I might wake up on a certain day feeling very emotional, feeling just all of this energy just all throughout, and just, having to release and cry, actually, and, shed tears. And on most of those days, if I will go through and ask myself, is there anything that has upset you, Becca? Is there anything that you need to do for yourself right now? Have you eaten? Did you sleep enough? Those kinds of things. Most of the time, it'll come down to, I have no reason, no logical reason to even feel this way. And then I will know that I'm feeling the energies of the collective. And we do that. We are that tuned in to the energies of this world and of this planet. So awareness is key in knowing, is this even mine? And when I can, nail that down and determine whether it is or whether it isn't, then it's like I know how to move forward a little bit more. It's like I know how to go on with my day, especially when it's not mine. It like lightens the load tremendously when you can pinpoint that. So there are many things that I do on a daily basis as an empath to keep my senses at bay, to just navigate and feel good. This is about feeling good. And so this is a big one, and this is something that we learn over time. We have to set healthy boundaries for ourselves as empaths. Now, what this means is we have to be mindful. We have to stay mindful and not overcommit, not commit ourselves to too many things, not say yes to too many things that intuitively we really know we probably should say no to. So we have to protect our energy in this way. We have to say no to this situation or no to this person that we love so very much, and say yes to me. Because your self-care is crucial. And with practice, this gets much, much easier. And I am telling you, it will revolutionize your life. And it's a bit tricky at first, because when you say no to people and you decline these invitations, you think, well, what are they going to think, or what are they going to say? And many people are just standing there just waiting for an explanation. You don't have to give a big, long explanation or an explanation at all. With love, just decline the invitation. So I'm asking you to use your intuition as you receive these invitations and you have these opportunities to do things. Because what happens when we agree to these many things that do not serve us and that we aren't a good fit for, basically, energy-wise? You will get into these situations and you will suffer. You will be miserable. Now, I'm talking about many things in my life that I've gotten into that it's like a simple no thank you would have saved me hours and hours of suffering, really. If I'm in an environment that is too loud, too bright, too many people, that's just a few examples, then a true suffering happens for me because I am that sensitive. And so by me learning to say no to all of these people, places, things, family, it has made me much, much more happy, much more peaceful, joyful, and more grounded. Now, that's another point for empaths. Staying grounded is really important. Now, one of the best ways to just stay grounded, one of the best ways, is to be in nature a little bit. Be in the sun, be outside, be with the trees. I'm actually outside with the trees today. I was going to record for you kind of in the woods, but it was a little bit too cold for that. So nature is extremely grounding, and it will bring your energy down. Now, when the weather permits and you're able to walk barefoot on the ground and earth and allow Mother Earth to just fuel you from the bottom up, that is a beautiful way to ground. It's incredibly healing, incredibly healing. Another technique I use for grounding, this is one of many different ones that you can use. I use the vision of myself being the massive oak tree, just this massive, beautiful oak tree. And I imagine the roots of myself, the roots of the tree, penetrating down, down, down into the core of the earth and clenching around the core of the earth. And that anchors me down. You can do this as many times a day as you need to. And visualization and just feeling and seeing this is very, very powerful. So don't forget to ground as an empath. If you're in a place that's very noisy, you're overstimulating, whatever it may be, try to walk away from it for just a little while. Take a walk down the hall. If you're at work, get up from your desk, take a walk. If you can go outside for a few moments and just take in the sun. The sun will ground you and refill you. Just allow it in. It will refill you and recharge you. So these are just a few of the things that I do. There's a whole series of things that I'm going to end up going over with you, just tips and life hacks on how to navigate. Now, this last thing that I'm going to talk about today has changed my life. Now, some of y'all are going to laugh about this, and it is kind of funny, really, but I am not kidding you. I want to show you. This is one of the things that has made my life just incredibly better. You see these? These are earplugs, all right? Look at that. Just a perfect little pair of earplugs. Okay. I never leave home without these. I always have a pair in my pocket because here's what happens. Let's say I want to go to this really cool school function and I want to see my friends play in this musical and I want to listen to this and I want to be a part of all this, but these types of things are a little bit too loud for me and I can't hardly do it. Well, if I've got my earplugs, I can put those in and I can still hear everything. I can hear right through these things. But what it does is it softens it. It softens it down to where I can be comfortable in these situations. You can do the same thing in your own home when it comes to television. I'm not really a person that watches very much TV. I used to be. But what you can do if you're in a home or you're in a situation, a movie theater even, these are great in a movie theater. Put your earplugs in and let it just kind of soften the tone. And then everybody else that's enjoying the game or the movie or whatever it is, they don't have to struggle to hear. So you can make the adjustment for yourself so that they can still, have their normal volume. I cannot tell you how many times these earplugs have just literally, I have thanked God, I thank the universe that I have them. I sleep in them too at night because my sensitivities and my ears are so, just susceptible to every little noise. And again, I can put these in and still hear, still know what's going on. So, yes, I want you to try it. I want you to try some of these. If you don't use these already, it is life-changing. This is a life hack that will change you. So, those are a few of the tips that I have for you today. Again, there'll be many more. Let me know in the comments anything that you want to talk about in the way of being empathic, because I am definitely that, probably times 1,000. And there are so many things that I've learned in my life that can help you to navigate and get through this. So know that this is your superpower. Know that this truly is a superpower, and you are going to come to understand why. You're going to understand that it makes you who you are. It makes you the beautiful human that you are, and it makes you so unique. So thank you for being here. Please like the video, subscribe if you'd like. I would love it. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And so I will catch you in the next video. Thank you.